may have shaped you into the person that you are today, or how
I
you
think
view
for
relationships.
I think
Oh,
for me, it was one of those things where, um, you kinda cling to people very
mm,
easily.
mhm,
The fear of people leaving you is very strong, so you almost get walked all over.
mhm,
You allow people to kind of push you past your comfortable, how you feel about yourself. You almost allow people to abuse you to an
Mhm.
extent of you don't recognize yourself. You don't feel like, oh, but you just being adopted, having the abandonment issue that I still, even at 29, have. You kind of allow people just to stay in your life, even if they've already wore out their welcome.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I definitely think me being adopted, like, plays a huge role in my life too now. Um, me and my husband, I will say, have chosen not to have children, and it had nothing for me, I'm sure it does play a little part in it,
Yeah,
but I just wanna live my life for me, and I know that sometimes for some people it can sound selfish, but for me, just with what I went through growing up, I would just rather not do any of that.
yeah,
Right.
It also has shaped, like, the career I've decided to go into. Before I worked, now, I would be a therapist, counselor. I worked in sexual assault a lot, so I would
Mhm.
see a lot of children come through the foster care system who were, abused, sexually. Um, and that's always been I've always wanted to help children in that way. Maybe not necessarily child protective services. I think they do an amazing, amazing job. But
Mhm.
seeing that and I don't think people realize the damage they do to certain children. And there's not a
Yeah.
whole lot at a certain age, there's not a whole lot that foster parents or adoptive parents can do if they have a child that's experienced that, except for like love them and hope that it turns out okay.
Right.
But it's played a huge part in my life, the career path I've chosen, the life that I've chosen to kind of follow by. Just mirroring what Cassidy said. Um, if you grow up not having any values or that fear of abandonment, you grow up not having any values,
hmm
so then
Mhm.
you just kind of fall for whatever everyone's telling you, and I know
Yeah.
from probably 18 to 21, I was with men that I use the term men loosely, but I was with people that did not actually wanna be with me,
yeah,
Yeah.
and I would just let them do whatever because I was like, "I'd rather have someone here that's treating me like crap than be
Mhm.
alone."
yeah,
And
Right.
now I feel there's so much power in being by yourself. I've been married for 7 years, and I still love, just going in my room, being by myself. I know he's
Yeah.
gonna be there,
yeah,
but there's nothing wrong with being alone.
yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's so important, to know you need your space, you can take your alone time, and being in a relationship with somebody that understands that and gives that to you is so important.
Mhm.
Definitely, just looking for someone to love you, to feel that love, feel accepted, you go through things that most people wouldn't put up with just because you don't know any better or you just want to feel important to those people. So I completely understand that.